I'm Kieran Conway and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Right, I'm sure some of you are fully aware by now, and like me, you're probably not too bothered about it, but we're going to talk about it realistically, which is Floyd Mayweather will take on Logan Paul on February the 20th. It will be an exhibition fight. Now, Floyd Mayweather, undefeated, 50-0 as a professional. Logan Paul is 0 wins and 1 defeat to a YouTuber in KSI. Now, as far as these two fighting each other, who could begrudge? If there's money out there to be made, if people are willing to pay the pay-per-view, people are willing to turn up to the arena, then why not? If that's what people want to spend their money on, why shouldn't they take it? That's the reality of it. Again, if you like it, you'll watch it, you'll buy it. If you don't, then you won't. It's as simple as that. As I say about all pay-per-views, if you really want to watch it, you'll do it. If you don't, then you won't. What's the point in whittling about it? Okay. Now, the thing is, some of the things that I look at and go, what are you on about? Besides the fact it's just a money-making thing, besides the fact that Floyd Mayweather, is he the greatest fighter of all time? Is he one of the greatest fighters of all time? But he's going to be taking on a YouTuber. A guy who lost to another YouTuber last time out. Don't get me wrong, he put up a pretty good fight, let's be honest. But again, against a YouTuber. We could look at the height difference. There's a fair bit of height difference there. We could look at the weight. Floyd Mayweather fights as a welterweight, 147. Once in a while, super welterweight, 154. Last time Logan Paul fought, he had to drain himself down to get to cruiserweight. So quite what is the weight going to be between these guys? Is it even going to be a problem? Maybe Logan Paul can turn up in whatever condition and weight that he wants. Floyd Mayweather, his fighting weight is usually what he walks around at. Floyd Mayweather doesn't walk around much heavier than a super welterweight anyway. So that's going to be a bit of a mismatch, but it'll make no difference. It'll make no difference. If Conor McGregor couldn't even get close to Floyd Mayweather, what do you think Logan Paul's going to do? So again, for anybody who's looking at this fight going, well, I think maybe Logan Paul, maybe, he's much bigger than him, he's much stronger than him, he's probably punching a lot harder than Floyd Mayweather. There's a good chance that Logan Paul might beat Floyd Mayweather. Have you ever watched boxing in your life? It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Don't get me wrong, he's got a puncher's chance. Yes, he's bigger, he probably punches harder, and if he connects on Floyd Mayweather, sure, Floyd Mayweather could go. But the only way that's going to happen is if Floyd Mayweather just does something ridiculously stupid and arguably even allows Logan Paul to land on him. But Logan Paul's got about as much chance as defeating Floyd Mayweather as I have Tyson Fury. It's that far apart. In fact, I've probably got more chance of defeating Tyson Fury than what Logan Paul has of defeating Floyd Mayweather. This is not a fight you should be watching thinking, oh, well, maybe Floyd Mayweather is going to lose this fight. No, that's not what this fight is. This is purely about them two going to go in there. Floyd Mayweather knows he's going to dominate him. Logan Paul knows he's going to be run rings around him. If he thinks anything different, well, he's an absolute moron. But it's just about taking your money. That's all it's about. It's entertainment. At the end of the day, if you pay to watch WWE, which is scripted, it's predetermined outcomes, it's pretty much like this. It will be a predetermined outcome, but it's an outcome that neither one of these guys will really be talking openly about it. They both know who's going to win this fight. Logan Paul knows who's winning this fight. He's making money. He's capitalizing on those who support him on his channel and whatever it is that he does. Floyd Mayweather is capitalizing on his past achievements as well, where he does draw good numbers. It's all about numbers. If you think it's anything different, what can I tell you? It is what it is. Yes, it's a total mismatch. It's just a way of taking your money. That's all it's about. All right? This is not a competitive fight. It's not even close to being a competitive fight. If you thought that Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor was a total mismatch, you wait for this one. You wait for this one, especially if Floyd Mayweather turns up and does the business. As in, legitimately goes in there to beat Logan Paul and not mess about. You'll just see a one-sided beatdown. And this little 147-pounder, Floyd Mayweather, is going to potentially knock out this cruiserweight. At the end of the day, how can you lose against a YouTuber in KSI and go in there with a pound-for-pound great like Floyd Mayweather? It's absolute madness. Anyway, I will not be buying it unless there is nothing else on TV. And well, in fact, I won't be buying it anyway. It doesn't really matter. I ain't going to buy it. If it's going to be on UK terrestrial TV and it's free, if I happen to be awake at that time and there's nothing else going on, sure, I may flick over for morbid curiosity. But other than that, no. This is not something that I personally would buy. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying you do whatever you want to do. If you're interested, then you'll watch it. It is what it is. It's just a money grab, okay? It's a complete mismatch. Complete mismatch. Logan Paul, he's just capitalising on some of his fame, and fair play to him. But he ain't a fighter. He is not a fighter. Me and a lot of you guys listening right now will probably beat him. Let alone a Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's going to absolutely terrorise him. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.